My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video.
Look at all these games. Look at all these games, bro. And not just trash games neither. I'm talking high quality games, bro. Bangers that these suckers have been supplying us since 2018. That these suckers have been supplying PlayStation since 2018. The gods, the goats, known as Insomniac. I am having a Insomniac Appreciation Day. Insomniac Appreciation video. These suckers right here have literally been carrying Sony since 2018. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. You can say Naughty Dog is still doing things with Last of Us, and I mean, suckers still got us waiting for factions too, but that's okay. And who else knows what's after that? And you can say Gorilla with Horizon, but I'm talking about consistent bangers, consistent heat from different franchises. Who else is up there right now with Insomniac? And don't you dare say Rockstar, because these suckers ain't put out a games. I was about to say 2013. Last game they really put out was Red Dead Redemption 2. 2018, bro. Since then, all these suckers really do is eat off of Grand Theft Auto 5. That's really all Rockstar has been doing. If you want to talk about top tier devs, I mean, let's have the conversation. Who out here right now, currently, that makes great games, delivers them as consistently, my brothers and sisters, consistent as Insomniac Games? Don't worry, I'll wait. What you got? CD Projekt? Yeah, okay, buddy. Insomniac T-Sucker. And it's not like this is like a recent come up, bro. Insomniac has been one of my favorite developers since PlayStation 1. These suckers have truly always been goated. It's just as of like 2018, these suckers have truly been carrying PlayStation. But since PlayStation 1, I mean, you had Spyro, you had freaking, I can't even think, freaking Ratchet and Clank on a PlayStation 2, freaking Resistance, which was a like everything these suckers touch is heat. Everything. Even hell, the worst game that you could say that Insomniac has put out was Sunset Overdrive. That's the worst thing you probably could say that these suckers have done. Literally, since the 90s, Insomniac has been delivering pure, unadulterated heat. And you suckers still, and some suckers still got the nerve, the gall, the audacity to say that they ain't a top 3 dev. You idiots. You idiots, bro. I don't even understand how Insomniac is doing this. I don't know how many teams they have. No one knows the inner workings of working at Insomniac, but how they have had Spider-Man in 2018, then Miles Morales to follow that up, then freaking Ratchet and Clank A Rift Apart, got freaking they're developing Spider-Man 2 now and doing Wolverine, and I swear to God, listen, all they need to do yeah. Because I was thinking, has Insomniac ever done a game rated M for mature? Yes, they have. It's called Resistance. All they have to do is put the rated M for mature stamp on this Wolverine game. There is not a doubt in a brother's mind that Insomniac will be able to do this Wolverine game and do it great justice. Cause I need like Logan dark and gritty vibes from this Wolverine game. And they doing that while doing Spider-Man 2 while still delivering like games like Ratchet and Clank, a great series, a series that I've always loved. While doing all these, you know, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, these remasters, like, bro, who right now as a I'm not saying like, you know, I ain't saying they like the best dev like ever, but I'm asking you suckers right now that's watching this video, who that is one of the higher, you know, more well-respected devs in the gaming industry, who is delivering as consistently as Insomniac Games? There is no one. That's the answer. Nobody. Nobody. Not only is it time for you doubters to show respect to Insomniac Games like they deserve it, it is time for Sony to truly, boy, you want to talk about a good because didn't these suckers finally purchase Insomniac? Because remember, Insomniac started to go on Xbox. That's when Sunset dropped on a Xbox. Was that 360 or I think it was Xbox One. But then they was like, no, we're gonna acquire you, sucker. Good move. Good move. Literally, Sony PlayStation but should literally be sucking the toes of Insomniac Games right now. Truly, these suckers have been carrying PlayStation. It's crazy, dog. It's like, I mean, they say insomnia, you know, that's when suckers have a hard time sleeping. It makes sense, because these suckers don't stop. these suckers over at Insomniac, they must have insomnia, because these suckers do not stop. What are they, like slaving suckers over there? Crunch hours? I don't know, but hey, as long as my games are delivered, that's all I care about. Let me stop. But yeah, man, it's just crazy how just seeing the growth of this company like over the years. Like, again, for me, all jokes aside, like since I was a kid, Insomniac have always been one of my favorite devs in the game. Now, of course, they were never like the clear-cut favorite. It was always kind of Naughty Dog, because, you know, Crash, and then Jack and Daxter, which I love, then Uncharted, then, you know, Last of Us. And again, I be making jokes that Naughty Dog is not a great dev no more because of Last of Us 2. Suck, it's a joke. Suckers be think I be like serious when I get on YouTube. Like, I don't care. You know, of course, they are still one of the most talented, you know, developers when it comes to PlayStation. But again, if we talking about consistency's sake, there's nobody close to Insomniac right now. It's period. There's nobody. So, you know, yeah, it's just really nice to see the growth of this company and just the projects that they've been deciding. I truly feel like listen, you want to talk about, I don't know who, I don't know how, but how did Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics get a hold on Avengers? If you want to see an Avengers game done right, is there anybody else to look at? Right? Is there anyone else to look at right now than they honestly, Insomniac should start their own little like multiverse, bro. Like, because you're hearing rumors that, well, people are just kind of assuming that since they're doing a Wolverine game now, that Wolverine might be in Spider-Man 2. Insomniac truly, again, I don't know what other projects these suckers are going to tackle in the future, but you look at how that Avengers game is, and just the state of that, and how people look at it, and just like the gameplay and everything, bro. If you wanted to have a great Avengers game and had that junk done right, I mean, it's clear who it's clear who you should go to. Insomniac. This is Insomniac Appreciation Day. I am showing my appreciation to these suckers. I feel like you suckers should be doing the same thing, and especially if your name is Sony. Sony, y'all suckers need to be kissing the floor that these suckers walk on right now. Cause since 2018, I don't know. I don't know what other dev has really been kind of carrying PlayStation these last 2, 3, 4 years now. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. Again, I'll ask you guys the question, like I said, like I've really been saying for like 2, 3 years now. Is Insomniac a top 3 developer in the game? And if you don't agree with me, you're wrong, period.